We're solving problem 16 from the AMC 12B from 2022. Suppose x and y are positive real numbers such that x to the power of y is 2 to the power of 64. Log base 2 of x is to the power of log base 2 of y is 2 to the power of 7. What is the greatest possible value of log base 2 of y? So we both know that x and y are powers of 2, as since the base here is 2, x also has the base to have a base of 2. The least possible value for x is 2 to the power of 1, so it has to be the power of 2. Same goes for log base 2 for y, as if it wasn't a power of 2, this would be a decimal, and then it would not be 2 to the power of 7. So let's use variables to represent the quantities x and y represent. So this is x equals 2 to the power of a, y equals 2 to the power of b. Well, let's substitute these values into the first equation. This is 2 to the power of a times 2 to the power of b is 2 to the power of 64. Since these are both of 2, we can set the powers equal to each other. A times 2 to the power of b is 64. Solving for a to the power of b, we get that this is, in fact, 124. We just simply move this over here by dividing by 2 to the power of b on both sides. 128. I got mixed up. And you know what 128 is? 2 to the power of 7. So, we know that a to the power of b is 2 to the power of 7. So, we know that these quantities are equal to each other. So log base 2 of x is just a. Log base 2 of y is just b. So in this case, we can solve for a because we want the same variables. When divide 2 to the power of b by both sides, we get a is 64 divided by 2 to the power of b. Yeah. So we have that, but since this is a 64 here, it is in fact a power of 2. So this formula, we can simplify this part. Since it's an a, this is 2 to the power of 6, that's 64, and this is simply times the power of negative b, because that's the same thing as dividing it, and you have it to the power of log base 2 of y, which is simply b. This simplifies out to be 2 to the power of 6b times 2 to the power of negative b squared equals 2 to the power of 7, because this is the quantity a to the power of b, which is equal to 2 to the power of 7 by the formulas we were given in the problem. So we can set these powers equal to each other. 6b minus b squared is 7. This becomes a quadratic where you subtract 7 from both sides and then multiply by negative 1 to make it easier to solve. This is b squared minus 6b plus 7 equals 0. Solving for this quadratic, we get that b is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of 2. Since we want the maximum value of b, or log base 2 of y in this problem, our answer is going to be 3 plus the square root of 2, which is going to be our answer.